got our last title fight tonight, huh, Fritz?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Everybody's excited about it. The final title fight. This is the last night of prize fighting, too, man. So people are going nuts. The guys that haven't won yet are really looking forward to winning some of this Rockstar energy drink gear.
Yeah, I hope nobody's like nervous like that guy around here. What's his name?
Oh, Vic! Man, Vic gets the poops before he has to play online. He's so nervous.
Man.
Guys, we got a live broadcast.
What?
Live broadcast right now. Let's go.
Right now?
Right now.
Oh, hold on.
Come on.
Let's go ahead and get ready for Strikeforce number 4. Here we go.
Here we go, Strikeforce 4, 2 middleweight fights coming up. First, we've got Lemur taking on Trigg here, Dickerman, and we're talking about a couple of guys, late replacements, but stepping up the fight here.
Yeah, both guys came in late. We don't know too much about them, so this should be a pretty interesting fight because we don't know if they're going to do a stand-up fight, if they want to get it to the ground. Both guys, we don't know anything about either guy. We do know Lemur's got a black belt and Trigg has a blue belt, so, you know, we got the experience on Lemur.
And then coming up in the second fight of the night, Crazy taking on XXXGarbo.
Yeah, Crazy's got a purple belt. XXXGarbo with a blue belt should be a pretty even matchup. So we should have some good matches tonight. In the first fight, it's our mystery fight. Two guys stepping in late, stepping in cold. Should be fun.
Welcome to another installment of Name, Shame. I am a superior being, and your host, xXxRAZyxNGarbo. Today's contenders are Outlaws XZ786 versus Hall of Famer Who.
Outlaws 786.
More like 286.
Outlaws.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaws.
Outlaws ZZ's 786.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaws 786.
Outlaw ZZ 786.
Outlaw 786.
With the WZZ.
786.
Hall of Fame Award.
Oh, Hall of Famer. Oh.
Hall of Famer.
Hall O. Famer.
Hollow Famer.
Oh.
Hall of Famer. Ooh, Hall of Famer. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, Hall of Famer. Ooh.
Oh. Oh, Hall of Famer. Oh.
Ooh, Hall of Famer. Ooh.
Oh.
Double O, Hall of Famer, double O.
Double O, Hall of Famer.
Oh.
Oh.
And the winner of the WTF award is...
Oh, Hall of Famer. Oh.
That name shame didn't really fit for our guys here since they are late replacements, but now we get to see a little bit of their stats here, Fritz, so we know a little bit more about them.
You look at Lemur, a guy, look at the health, very high, very good ground, good clinch, and then over when you look at Trigg, just solid numbers across the board, and he's actually got much higher submission skills.
Yes, much higher submission skills, but that health really jumps out. When you look at Lemur, 96 on the health, that guy's going to take quite a beating before he goes down. So Trigg, if he wants to finish him off, he's got to do some serious work.
And the other thing that really stands out, too, you look at the amount of experience. Lemur with a lot more experience.
Yeah, Lemur with a lot more experience, had plenty of fights. You see Trigg coming out here right now. A little dance, a little showmanship as he makes his way down.
With this being Strikeforce 4, we are under Strikeforce rules. Means no knees, no kicks to the downed opponent, no elbows on the ground as well.
That right there, Lemur coming out to the cage. Take a look at these numbers here, Fritz.
Yeah, like we said, look at the experience when it comes to Lemur.
Wow.
359 wins. Trigg, a guy who's got 40 wins. Not as much experience, but see how it goes.
It's showtime. We welcome you to Cowboy Stadium. This fight is scheduled 3 rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is an all-around fighter, fighting out of the United States, the producer.
That is Trigg there in the yellow and black.
And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a Muay Thai standout, fighting out of the United States, the Predator.
That's Lemur. He stepped in late, just about an hour and a half ago. Trigg, he stepped in about 10 minutes ago. So both late replacements. Should be a fun fight.
Are you ready?
See, that's what happens. You're hanging around online at EASportsMMA.com. You never know when you're going to get the call. And now these guys are ready to fight here. Oh, and a huge shot already.
Wow, Lemur's on some right. Oh,
the fight is over. The fight is over. The quickest fight we've ever had here in live broadcast history.
Wow, Lemur comes in late and he finishes off Trigg. Trigg didn't get to do anything.
It was a one kick. Look at that, just one kick and finishes him off.
Mirko Krokop-esque high kick knocks his head off, and that is it. Lemur wins in mere seconds. Impressive performance. Jumping in the live broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by way of knockout, the Predator.
Unbelievable performance.
Hats off for Trigg for stepping up on 2 minutes notice, but Lemur, what a dominant showing.
He's got a t-shirt that says throwing bombs. You ain't kidding.
He threw a bomb, jeez.
He threw a big right kick.
Let's look at this tail on the tape.
I mean, you look at the strikes, you look at everything, it doesn't matter. That fight lasted, I think, what was it, 7 seconds maybe?
2 for 2 on his kicks, 100%, and the one of them knocked him out. Finished him off in a hurry. That was a quick win by Lemur.
Well, thank you, Trigg, for signing in and being a part of the broadcast tonight and deciding to take this fight on short notice. Speaking of short notice, so was the fight for you as well. But
that was a quick one.
Things like that happen every now and then. Impressive there by Lemur, connecting with that big kick. Go on to the second fight of the night. Once again, the middleweight division. Crazy taking on XXXGarbo in this one.
Crazy's got 155 wins of all time, but XXXGarbo's got 94, so pretty even numbers here as far as their wins. So this should be a very interesting matchup. Crazy, of course, a little bit higher rank there with the purple belt over XXXGarbo's blue belt. But you look at the numbers up and down, it should be a close fight. It should be a pretty even matchup here in our next matchup.
And the one thing that we're finding more and more, people like it to stand, not take it to the ground as much, but those can make for very exciting fights when the guys want to stand, trade, and see who can knock each other out.
And Crazy's got 34 submissions, so he will take it to the ground. He will finish it there if he deems it necessary.
Welcome to another installment of Name, Shame. I am a superior being, and your host, xXxR0X0RZXXX. Today's contenders are xXCRAZYxNGarbo versus XXXGarbo69.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
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 XXXGarbo.
XXXGarbo.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
xXCRAZYxGarbo. xXCRAZYNGarbo.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo. xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
xXCRAZYxNGarbo.
XXXGarbo69.
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 And XXXGarbo69.
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 And the winner of the WTF award is
XXXGarbo69.
69.
Yeah.
A long time ago, my brother contacted me. I realized that day I hate Chiro. However, my father guided couldn't love him more, so I learned Garbo Jitsu. Even after Chiro got attached for saying, "Come on, Dave," my father managed to hate me more. Still, my hate grew until I finally set out on destroying all that is good in the world, including Chiro. Now, finally, I get to destroy my brother Chiro and gain control of Garbo Jitsu.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, he could be in trouble as he has him in the grips of the triangle choke.
Oh, that looks like an awful tight hold, but you know what? There's no pain in chokes. He won't feel any pain till the moment he wakes up.
And he hits him with the right hand. He's down, but not out. The left calls him up.
Long ago, two brothers grew up training Garbo Jitsu day and night at the Garbo Dojo. Shiro and Shingiru are both sons of the Garbo Jitsu founder, Gade Fujimoto. Gade taught his two sons the art of Garbo Jitsu with their promise to never use it for evil. However, over time, Shingiru fell to the pressure of evil and used this once sacred art to wreak havoc upon the world. Now, Shiro, at the request of the dying Gade, will battle his brother Shingiru for the rightful control of Garbo Jitsu.
Wow, what a hook! Stop. Wow, what a hook! The two come apart. That shot hurt him. He's stunned. He can't move. Oh, so pretty. And oh, he rocks him like the castle. He's stunned. He's stunned. He's still. Wow, what a kick!
Kudos to both these guys for getting their hype videos in.
Yes, very much so. Look at these guys. The number that really stands out to me right out the bat, look at the health on these guys. 97 for DeGarbo, 93 for Crazy. And then good, solid, across-the-board numbers for both guys as well.
Yeah, you know, Crazy has his submission set very low. He's had 34 submissions over his career, but it looks like in this fight, he's probably going to keep it on the feet. If he gets into the ground, he's going to look for ground and pound out a submit or a victory.
Everybody a part of tonight's broadcast will get a hat and a T-shirt from Rockstar Energy Drink. Nice prizes.
What all didn't we get to mention in the last fight that ended in like 5 seconds? There was plenty I'm sure we missed. We got Nick in the chat right now. If you want to join him live, he's chatting as we go.
Yeah, he's at EASportsMMA.com, hanging out in the chat room. And then while you're online, don't forget you can check out some of the tips and tricks videos where if you're looking for some other ways to improve yourself on the game, just watch those videos. You can learn a lot as you continue to play the game and try to improve as a fighter.
Take a look at the numbers here. Like I said, pretty even, you know. You got Crazy with 156 wins, and you got Garbo with 95 himself.
Gentlemen, it's showtime. We welcome you to Cowboy Stadium. This fight is scheduled 3 rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Specializing in boxing, fighting out of Japan, the Samurai.
Now that is Garbo in the red.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. With a background in Muay Thai, fighting out of Japan, the Hero.
Crazy there with the blue and white.
You ain't kidding, he's crazy. He's got a skull tattoo.
That is crazy. It's insane. Dragon too. Pretty good ink on both these guys.
Are you ready? Let's get it on.
Here we go, second fight, Strikeforce 4 in the middleweight division, brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink.
Touch of the gloves to show a little respect. I think this fight's already lasted longer than the first fight.
Yeah, it might be.
That first fight was crazy.
I think it officially has now. Good body work to start things off by Garbo there. Follows up with a good left hook.
Yeah, if you look at the actual names of these guys, when you look at them fighting, they have the same names. You got Garbo and Garbo, but to keep it straight, Crazy's in the blue and Garbo, the other Garbo's in the red.
Very interesting when it comes to the hype videos of these guys. A little backstory about the two brothers, the back history of them, and good versus evil kind of a thing.
I gotta say, I appreciate these guys that put the effort in, and they got a story going here. I mean, this is what we're looking at here. Essentially, is two brothers fighting. They're like two twins, and one's the evil twin, and one's the good twin. I'm not sure which one's good and evil.
By the way, both of these guys have skull tattoos. That's got to be painful.
Oh, they're brothers. They're the same. They're fighting mirror images of one another.
Yeah. Good revenge fight here. You're talking about in the story, their master.
That was a movie. There was a movie. The story is they had a master, and the master was killed. I don't remember what movie it was, but there was a movie.
That was Kill Bill.
One was a good guy and one was a bad guy. Was that Kill Bill?
You could.
No, I think there was another one, though. This follows the same storyline.
Good takedown there by Crazy. Goes right in the side control. And he's got full mount.
Right to mount. He does have,
he's up. Look at a little hammer punch there.
He's got 103 knockouts on his record, does Crazy. Only 12 of those TKOs, though, so we'll see what he goes for here.
Look at that. Garbo gives up his back. Bucks him right off.
Garbo able to sneak out the back door. Back to their feet. Pretty even matchup thus far.
Good body work there by Garbo.
Who did the master train better? That's the question. The dead master. Which one's better?
I want to know who knows the 5-point palm exploding heart technique.
Probably both of them. If I had to guess, I'd say they probably both know it. They just won't break it out. You can't break those things out in an MMA fight. It's not. You're not allowed.
Between that and just doing the move where you pluck somebody's eyeball off.
Yeah, those are secret martial arts moves that you wouldn't be really allowed to pull out in the UFC because you kill a guy.
Good knee there by Crazy. Garbo firing right back with a couple shots. Nothing too crazy by these guys, but they're standing up and they're trading.
Yeah.
Not much defense so far.
Yeah, Garbo coming in with quite a few jabs there. Crazy with an overhand.
Good leg kick. And that could be very effective, when you're trying to wear a guy down.
Nice knee there by Garbo.
These guys are standing and trading. It's like one guy lands a couple shots, the other guy fires right back.
Looking for a little clinch work, not going to happen. Keep their separation, keep their distance, throw some blows. Both of them working that front kick there.
I almost wonder if Garbo wants to maybe stand the outside a little bit more and use that length advantage he has.
You see Crazy going for the takedown, but stuffed by Garbo. Garbo looks to be working around the back. No such luck on the first attempt. They just stand right back up. They'll go back at it again.
Good clinch. He's got underhooks there, but does Crazy. And a big takedown.
Big takedown by Crazy. Right in the mount.
Good hammer punch there. Let's see if he can inflict some damage here.
Yeah, Crazy is going to want to look to throw some blows down, but be careful and not get too wild. He's got the back, both hooks in, but now back to full mount. Dominant position right now for Crazy.
He's taking his back again. Let's see if he can flatten him out, maybe try to get a submission. Instead, he stands right up.
He's kind of stood out like he jumped off a horse. He's like, all right, I'm done here.
Kind of surprising. You'd think maybe you have a little bit of an advantage down there.
Garbo throwing some big blows now, working the body.
Look at that. Good body work there. Just trying to sap all his energy.
Yeah, his stamina really got low there from those body blows because Garbo was put into him.
Kicks him up against the cage there. Look at the body work once again.
Nice combo by Garbo on Crazy.
He's doing a number on his stamina right now.
Crazy avoiding that one.
Under a minute to go here.
Fairly technical battle thus far.
Good shot right there.
Garbo catches him. Crazy goes in for the takedown, maybe to try and recover a little bit, but Garbo says nope and stuffs it.
As we got late into this round, Garbo's really kind of taking a little bit more of advantage. I think he's winning this round right now.
You know, I wonder if regardless of what happens in this fight, if these guys can be friends again. You know, you got the Dead Master, they're brothers. Can they have this battle and in the end, you know, shake hands and hug and be brothers again? That's the big question I have here tonight.
I think they might respect one another, but they'll never truly love one another like they once did.
I hope you're wrong, Fritz, because it's a shame for brotherly love not to be there.
Brotherly love or brother love?
Brotherly love.
Okay, good.
Don't need brother love.
Good knee there by Crazy. 10 seconds left to go here. He's looking for a sign, touch the gloves. Oh,
touch the gloves with 4 seconds left.
I don't think they're going to hug it out, though.
No. Oh, a little taunting there. He's the evil brother. I think Garbo's got to be the evil brother. If I had to guess.
Well, a couple nice takedowns in this round by Crazy, but I honestly don't think it was enough to win this round. You saw great body work laid on by Garbo. You did some damage, really sucking some of the energy out of Crazy, and I think he did enough to win that first round.
Yeah, I think I think you might be right there, and I'm going to stand by my pick that Crazy in the blue and white is the good twin, and Garbo in the black and red is the bad twin. That is my choice. I'm not positive that's the truth, but that's what I'm thinking. I might even say Garbo killed the master.
Are you ready?
He might be responsible.
You're really going to go that far?
He might have been the one that killed the master. Touching the gloves to start out round number 2.
I don't think we've done a full-born investigation here, so
no,
you might not want to jump to conclusions.
We don't want to get the police involved here, okay? This is a family matter. See Garbo on the bottom there.
Nice shot there by Crazy.
Nice sit out by Garbo. Very nicely done.
Comes right back with a big hook.
Crazy with the kick to the body. Garbo looking for the clinch, not lucky there. Crazy looking for a flying knee, did not happen.
And you can see, I mean, there's not a lot of defense, not a lot of head movement, not a lot of trying to avoid punches here. These guys just kind of picking their spots, going back and forth.
Yeah, everybody's got a different style. When you watch people play the game and you play people online, everybody's got a different style. Some guys like to move around and be very elusive, and some guys just like to go out there and hit and punch and kick and bang until somebody falls down.
I almost wonder if these guys have taken a pack like, okay, let's not do any defense.
No defense. Let's just kick and punch and hurt one another until one of us can no longer continue. And then we'll grab a giant sword and drive it through our heart. These guys continuing to work. Big punches there.
Yeah, good work there by Garbo. He's going to stand it back up.
Kicking the leg.
Nice shot there.
Little combo by the Garbo. A couple of those connected. Seems to be taking control of the fight right now, does Garbo, but then there's Crazy with a big high kick.
I think Garbo was about to go for a takedown there, and he got stomped in his tracks.
Nice kick to the midsection there by Garbo. It's been it's a close match. I think Garbo's got a little bit of the advantage right now, but it's been very close, and it could end at any point by either fighter.
There's the body work again by Garbo. Look at those. Nice big punches there.
You hear that groan when he connects with the body. That is for real. A lot of guys say they'd rather take a shot to the face than a shot to the body because it is just such a painful maneuver. It takes so much out of you.
He's been so effective at it. Let's see if it continues that. It, continues to go to work on that midsection. You can see it starting to bruise up right there.
High kick attempt there by Crazy. Did not connect.
I want to see if anybody goes for like a really, really big maneuver.
They haven't seen anything too crazy out of these guys outside of a couple high kicks, but, you know, Garbo's been very technical, really tearing away at the body there of Crazy.
And that's going to pay some dividends here as this round and this fight goes on.
You can see it starting to show. Crazy is starting to bruise up around his midsection. One of the great aspects of this game is you can see the damage where it has been inflicted, not just a little bit of blood on the face, but you can see the body when it starts to get hurt, start to show the bruising and the redness.
And you don't want to have like pains to your midsection the day, you know, on Thanksgiving. I mean, you got a big meal you want to enjoy.
Oh, absolutely. If you break a rib, that's a terrible injury.
Good kicks there too by Garbo. Look at this. Nice little 1-2 punch.
Garbo really finding his groove here.
He's getting a lot more aggressive. You can see the confidence coming through. He's able to just stand there and he's able to get off first and land shots.
He's ticking away at that stamina too of Crazy, just working that body and wearing him out. Crazy with a high kick. He is still in this. Looking for a flying knee. No, not so lucky though.
Coming up in the 90-second mark here, round 2, this middleweight fight here on Strikeforce 4.
Crazy goes for a takedown. Garbo able to stuff it and stands back up.
I think their master would be very proud of both of these men so far.
He's not proud of either guy. He's dead. And I still say, you know, I think Garbo's the one that's responsible. And I say this with absolutely no knowledge of the event. It could be completely wrong, but I'm just judging by the color of their lights.
Good knee there by Garbo.
And the fact that Garbo likes to taunt a bit, too.
Look at that, 1-2, 1-2.
Nice.
Firing off.
Stuffs a takedown, too, able to keep it on his feet.
Yeah, this has been a great round by Garbo so far. Minute left to go.
Crazy pulls guard here, looking for something, looking for a sweep, didn't get it. Maybe look for a submission. You know, you got a minute left. Go for broke. And he turns around right into half guard. Full mounts.
He's got full mount. I almost think that at this point in the fight, he wants to keep this fight on the ground.
Yeah, I think he needs to go crazy here. He's got 45 seconds. He just needs to rain down blows.
By the way, Garbo has been cut, and you can see the blood all over the place now. He's got a big cut under his left eye.
Yeah, Crazy's bleeding as well. You can see the blood on Garbo's arm. Both these guys are bleeding. This is a blood war. A couple of brothers. It's become a blood match.
Crazy is you changed the game plan right now, keeping this fight on the ground. He's got his hooks in here. 20 seconds left to go.
20 seconds.
He's got him back in the mount.
He needs to go buck wild here. Just go for broke. Give it everything he's got. Try and steal the round.
10 seconds left to go here, round 2.
And Garbo's able to escape there. Back to the feet.
What a great round. Garbo control. Oh, Garbo's in some trouble. Here's my stun. 2 minutes. That's it. What a finish. Crazy with it.
Wait, was that the end?
He survived it. He survived the 2 kicks.
Wow.
How did he survive that?
He was done. Saved by the bell indeed.
Wow, Crazy stealing that round there at the end, getting it on the ground, being able to do a lot of punishment there, stands him up and delivers 2 huge right kicks to the face.
Garbo, change your name to Zach Morris. You have indeed been saved on that one. That was done. You could stick a fork in that guy, and somehow they're going to let this fight continue.
Are you ready?
A lot of leeway being given here by John McCarthy. Round 3 coming up, this blood war between the 2 brothers. 3rd and final round here. And a big knee by Garbo to start things off.
You got to wonder, is he still suffering any damage from that last round? I mean, in the end, he was done. Finished.
He felt like a freaking board on the ground.
Yeah, it was like a tree, a redwood falling in the forest. Crazy's got to get in there and get after him. What a comeback by Crazy, too, man.
That was fantastic.
That was, I mean, had he had 1 more second in the fight, he would have won the thing. There's no way Garbo was getting up from that.
I want to know what the athletic commission's going to do about this, man. They might have to step in.
Look, when it's a battle of brothers, you just kind of got to look the other way, you know? You got to look the other way.
You're really going to turn your head to something like that?
They're brothers. They got to settle it in the cage. Good thing is, too, if one gets cut worse than the other and they need a blood transfusion, they can just go to their brother.
Well,
if they're on speaking terms after the fight.
I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be happening. Garbo coming back with these effective punches that we saw so much of throughout the 2nd round.
Yeah, Crazy's got to find whatever he had at the end of the 2nd round and bring it back for the big kick and the big knockout.
I really want to see if Crazy says, I want to get this fight on the ground. He was so effective down there. And he's got 34 submission victories. That might be the way he wants to go here.
Garbo kind of picking him apart here on the feet, but we know it's only one kick or punch away from Crazy getting the victory, as we saw at the end of the last round. So anything truly can happen in this game.
Look at those left kicks there by Garbo. A couple to the body, then following up to the face.
Crazy's face is a mess.
Both of these guys are a mess right now. You can see the wear and tear of both of their bodies. The midsection's bruising up, the cuts on their face, blood flying left and right.
Blood all over, stained all over Crazy's shorts. This has been a battle. We thought it would be an epic battle with the matchup and the storyline between these two guys, and that in fact it is. This could be made into a major motion picture at some point. It might be part 2 of something, but that's cool.
Two brothers settle their difference in the cage. This is Blood War.
Garbo versus Garbo. Fujimoto versus Fujimoto.
Look at Crazy firing back with some good hooks there.
Crazy's got the power. That is obvious. We saw that Crazy's got the power. He's just got to find the shot.
Tried to go for a Superman punch there, and he got popped in the face instead. And you can see Crazy's trying to work a little bit more of that.
Oh, eats a big knee.
He's trying to avoid some punches and kicks there, but then he ate that knee.
His head must be filled with cement, man. He is taking some big shots.
And I think Garbo sees something here. He was trying to go for another knee there.
What a battle here.
Halfway through this third and final round, middleweight action here on Strikeforce 4.
Preview of what we could have some great fights in just a little over a week away at Strikeforce coming up on Showtime. Hendo and Babalu back in the cage. It's 12 years in the making, Fritz.
You look at the stamina right now in Garbo. Really, really low. Trying to gets it back up. He was pushed up against the cage there, but misses with that hook. 2 minutes left to go here. Nice little 1-2 combination. Garbo finding his range again. Crazy's trying to take this fight to the ground.
I think what we see here is Garbo's definitely got the better technique, but Crazy's got the bigger power. If he connects with the big power shot, it is all over.
And I think Crazy, right here, he's trying to land something big. You can see him trying to go for a big kick right there.
Garbo's almost got that Nick Diaz. Just he hits you and 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 hits you. No giant blows, but he is just busting up Crazy's face.
This round has been so close. I'm not even sure what the judges, how they have this one scored so far, if it goes to a decision.
Yeah, and how do you judge the last round? You think you'd have to give it to Crazy, but, Garbo dominated the whole thing until the very end.
See, Garbo wanted a little touch of the gloves, and Crazy wanted nothing of it.
Maybe Crazy's the evil brother.
Oh, you changed your opinion now?
I don't know.
You rushed to judgment a little bit earlier?
I'm going to have to get Nick in the chat to go ahead and find out which one is the evil brother. Hopefully we can determine that information.
1 minute left to go here.
Heck of a battle between these two guys. The battle of brothers.
Just going back and forth.
Garbo with some nice moves, nice technical fighting. Crazy looking for a flying knee, not going to get it. Garbo continuing to pepper away at his face.
I want to see if these guys just lay it on the line here. We're down to the final 40 seconds. This is such a close fight. Not sure which way it's going right now. And somebody, if you could do something here big, you could take this round and possibly the fight with it.
I like to see Crazy pull off what he did in the last round. Big blow, get a knockout right at the end. If he could do it, 1 second earlier, he'd get the win.
20 seconds left to go here.
Crazy looking for the clinch. Garbo just pushes him off.
Seems like both guys are just content to kind of stand there and trade.
Yeah, you see a little bit of head movement there by Crazy.
It's taunting again there, is Garbo.
Going for a takedown, but Crazy able to stuff it.
It's a very close round, especially this third round. Extremely close. I don't even know who to give that one to.
That was really close, man. You see both the damages on both guys' faces. You see the blood all over the arms, the shorts, of course, the face.
I have a feeling that Garbo snuck that third round out. The second round, Garbo dominated for so long, but at the end of it, Crazy was able to get those kicks and looked like he was going to get a knockout victory. This is going to be close.
By unanimous decision, the Samurai.
Garbo takes a victory. Crazy almost had it the end of round 2, but Garbo, over the fight, did more damage, was able to land more punches, and he gets the judge's decision.
Take a closer look at the numbers from this fight. Outstanding fight here. Look at that, 44% of the strikes there by Crazy, but over Garbo, he landed 34%, but
187
strikes, 141 punches, just the cumulative damage that he did in this fight. And you look at all the judges, 30-27, 30-27, 29-28.
Yeah, close fight, good fight.
Very interesting that 2 of the judges gave him the second round.
Yeah, well, that was a curious round. That was for sure.
And there's a lot of judges that don't like to give draws. They don't like to give ties.
No.
So, good middleweight action here tonight. First fight, we saw amazing, like 7-second fight. Lemur knocking out Trigg with a huge kick, catches him flush in the face. 2 guys that were late replacements, especially when it comes to Trigg, who literally agreed to do the fight. Less than 10 minutes notice, comes out and gets knocked out immediately. Then in the second fight, the blood war between brothers, Dickerman, and we see Garbo get the unanimous decision victory over Crazy.
Crazy had the knockout at the end of round 2. It was just too late. He had it. It was done. It was finished. It was over, but it was just too late for him to get the victory, and Garbo was able to survive.
We've got 2 more fights coming up here on Strikeforce 4 later on tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern, including the middleweight title will be on the line in the main event. So don't forget to join us here at 11 o'clock. For Dickerman, I'm Brian Fritz. We'll catch you then here on the live broadcast of EA Sports MMA.